Hey friends, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thank you for joining me for this Flip Through Friday haul. If you'd like to see what I grabbed, stick around. Hi everyone, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Hope you're doing well. Today I am going to share my haul with you. So I have finally received my Ali Edwards goodies and I couldn't be more excited. July and August Stories by the Month kits. Obviously I'll just hang on to the July items till next year. And I also received my quarterly storyteller kit. So first let's go with July. We'll kind of just go in the order of these things being released. They were held up due to the tariffs and things, but I finally did receive it. I'm so excited. So here's the chipboard. And then these die cut suns of different shapes and sizes, which I think are so fun. And then we have the pocket cards. And I'll be honest, I was thinking about switching up Project Life, how I do it, like what format for next year, only because, well, for a couple of reasons, and I'm not settled on an idea yet, or a decision, but I love using the page protectors as my way of memory keeping, but the 9x12 albums, obviously they're huge. But also they are out of stock. Like they have honestly been out of stock for a very long time on scrapbook.com, which is where I get them from. The color anyway, the color that I use is the light gray. So I don't know. I mean, I could switch to another color, which drives me crazy with OCD, but you know, obviously that's an option. Or I could switch to a different format. I don't know. In which case, these things would still be usable, I think, but it would just be a little bit different. I don't know. It's just, I wanted to share that with you, that I'm just sort of thinking about it, toying with the idea of switching it up. If you have ideas or suggestions, let me know, or how you do your weekly memory keeping if you do Project Life. Okay, so these are gorgeous. I love I think they're oranges probably. And then the little swatch of color, a 7, highs, lows. Here's what's inspiring me right now, real life. Oh, and then I love this, the oval with all the little stars. And then the paper cards, we have just this, I want to remember, writing it down, all the colors, easy like Sunday morning, the perfect way to start the day. To do summer bucket list, making it happen. Kind of sad because summer's almost over now and I'm like, oh, I wish I had these cards. Make your own sunshine, finding my own rhythm with slow in the background, currently, and then the leaves. Okay, love the greens and blues. And these are the 4x6 cards. We have the vellum, gorgeous lemons, some starbursts. There's that pattern again. These could also be used in like December Daily or something. 2 scoops, please. Saying yes to the simple joys of the season. I love that. Then July. The summer night is like a perfection of thought. Wallace Stevens. Love this, with 6 opportunities to journal or have photos or ephemera, whatever you want. Dog Days of Summer. Here's the story. 1, 2, 3 with details. My story and your story. Good times and tan lines. Soaking it all in. Oh, these are really beautiful. And then the label stickers, which I'm a huge fan of label stickers. I'm a huge fan of anything by Ali Edwards, pretty much. All right, so that's the July kit. We love it. This one is my favorite ever. That's why. If y'all know me, you know I love a rainbow. I'm all about the bright, beautiful colors. So let's see, I've got the chipboard. These are the good old days, August moments, August stories. Let's do this. Okay, let's get the cards open. These are my favorite tweezers from Laurel Denise, but they are so sharp. I can't even tell you how many times I've accidentally like poked myself and made myself bleed with them, but they are so great. See, they have multiple functions. I love the colors of this kit. Couldn't hit it more on the nail on the head for me as far as I'm concerned. So let me get my greedy little hands going here. All right, so we have a number 8. I like that font's kind of giving like football jersey or sports jersey. Let's Hang Out. Beachbound. Oh, I love that. Lake Life. Oh, that's fun. Thankful for These Days with the rainbow stripes, the flower, more of the story. Hello, Details. Always and Never. What's the best that could happen? These stripes are fun. This Beautiful Glorious Mess. Oh my gosh, this card is everything. August Stories, Tell Me More. Dear Diary, writing it all down. All the details. Wow. And then the flower pattern. Obsessed. Obsessed. Okay. There's the August. You Belong Here. The rainbow pattern. 1, 2, 3 on the vellum. There's the florals. The days of the week with little plus signs. You'll never guess what happened. Oh, a big long quote by Macklemore. Love that. August highlight reel here for all of it. The blank is always a good idea. Here's why. Oh, I love that as a prompt. It's all good. Oh no. This is what our principal says. That is his signature saying, like to everything. It's all good. Oh no. That, I'm gonna have to use that card for something that he says. Currently want to do, have to do. Okay. If you don't know, I sub in my daughter's school and have worked with the principal there since she started in kindergarten, so that's funny. And then we have some word phrase strips. Yay for yellow ones again. We needed more. Okay, that's freaking gorgeous. All right, so then we have the storyteller kit. To be honest, I don't even know what the heck the theme was for this one. Color, maybe? I don't know. 12 by 12 vellum sheets. So there's like this giant sun, which I'm obsessed. Love this on repeat. This beautiful flower pattern. Wow. That is stunning. No idea what I'm going to use these for, but I love. Look at that floral pattern. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Okay. This probably will be a longer video because I have a few other things to share that are not from Allie Edwards. I was wondering very impatiently when my package was going to come. You know what? Instead of doing the tape, because sometimes I appreciate that they're sealed like this, but sometimes the paper can get stuck on the adhesive and then you kind of rip the paper and then you're like, uh-oh. So I do it this way. All right, so we have the suns and then these big polka dots. Ooh. Ooh. We love this. All the 3x4 card opportunities, but then on the back it just says, actually, what does it say? Ooh, I don't know. It's just some script, some of Allie's handwriting, but I have no idea what it's supposed to say, and I think that's the point. All right, then we have some 4x6 cards. Life is art, live yours in color. Here's the story. Yeah, it's color. That's the theme. Oh, pretty. Pretty, pretty. Chevron print, like a distressed pattern. Oh, wow. More of the 3x4 cards. Loves it. 10 things in this season. Oh my gosh, that is so fun. These kits are amazing. I'm so glad I subscribed this year. Wow. Oh my goodness. So many little labels to fussy cut. Wonky circles. That is awesome. Or you have this, the peaches, or maybe they're oranges and lemons. What? I love this. Currently feeling, and then the color. Oh my gosh. This is my favorite kit. There's that gorgeous floral pattern. Or Love Life. Here's the story. Color is the place where our brain and the universe meet. called Clay. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. Wow. Fancy. Fancy. Obviously obsessed. All right, here are these are the 6x8 papers. I'm gonna cut it again. Really they're 7x8.25 because that is the size for the 6x8 sized albums. It's a standard paper size. Documenting pieces of life, keeping it real, making memories. Let us lay in the sun and count every beautiful thing we can see. These are one-sided, by the way. 6 spots for whatever you want. Yellow polka dots. Little flecks of orange on top. Checked pattern. Open heart. Tags with the ing words. Ooh, I love the scallops. Labels. This is so pretty. There's the floral pattern. And then like a, ooh, that's really pretty. Blue, almost looks like mosaic or tile. Okay. Fun, fun, fun. Here's the 3x4 cards. Sorry, I had to like pause for a second and come back because my hubby just got home. All right. Ooh, we love it. Interesting with the cream and then the white though. I don't know how I feel about that. The story. Ooh, I love these. Love those. In nature, light creates the color. In the picture, color creates the light. Ooh. Oh, there's another The Story. There's another one. So far there's 5 of those. And then we have more of this color block. Situation. Documenting life. 1, 2. I think creative people don't have a mess. They have ideas lying around everywhere. That's funny. Documenting life. 3, 4, and 5. All right, so there's 5 of these. There's 5 of these. And then there's 6 of these. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. I'm sure I'll use them though. All right, then there's a whole bunch of chipboard that they all kind of came out. So I'm just gonna take them out. Ooh, I love this one right here. Everyone would look for that uniqueness, then we would have a very colorful world. And then all these little memory tags. This is a fun font too. 3 of those. Colorful joys, the little flower. I still can't figure out what the heck this says. Oh well. Polka dots, love, color equals hope, colors equals hope. For the love of color. This is the story, good stuff, and then this little stripe. Fun. And then we have some alphas. Some vellum, oh, I'm gonna go like this. Vellum tags. Ooh. There's that gorgeous floral. Gratitude for everything. Nobody knows what they're doing. That's true. Seeds of memories. Everlasting goodness. More seeds of memories. So very thankful. Cool. I like how some of them are just rectangular and some of them, these 3 are like, or these 4 are like a ticket. That's different. Okay, and then last but not least is the giant pack of die cuts. Ooh, we love big word strips like this. Perf, love those. There's a lot of these fun little asterisk pieces. And these tags with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 little stripes. Note to self, remember moments, seek joy. Oh my gosh, cool. Oh, admit one. Currently, it says. These are colorful memories. These are really fun. And then this. Gratitude for these memories. Then we have these wonky oval circle thingies. Another season, another story. Bright and beautiful. Ooh, I love this. A memory, another memory. There's another flower. Remember these times. Documenting some basic stuff of life. And then there's these flowers. I'm not going to take all those little asterisks out because I think you get the idea. But it seems like there's at least one of, if not two, of the colors that are included in this kit. Oh. These are pretty. I wish there were more of these. Okay. There's all the die cuts. Such an amazing kit. Knocked it out of the park, Allie. All right, that's everything in the color kit. And then a few random other things I have. So I picked up, I was out actually just, what was I doing? I was with Nora doing some, oh, we were looking for dresses for my cousin's child's baptism. We parked outside of Barnes & Noble and walked through. So while we were there, I browsed and I grabbed a couple things. So I got these little tabs by Midori. I thought those were really cute. Maybe for next year or for something, I don't know, but they're really cute and I wanted to pick those up. And then I was really intrigued by this because I saw my girl Elizabeth I or something like that. I forget her handle on here, but she has a YouTube channel and Instagram. She picked up one of these and was sharing it in her stories one day. And I was like, what is that? And so I was able to find this one at Barnes & Noble. This was inside of it. So I'll just really quickly flip through it, but this is a whole, I think it's based in the Netherlands. Yeah. And sometimes they'll have products in Barnes & Noble, but these are magazines for paper people who just love paper and art and illustrations and the art of illustration. And so there's just tons of fun prints and papers. To cut out and just, or rip out, whatever you want to do. Like this is a big punch out die cut. Then there's envelopes in here. Then like wrapping paper, gift wrap. And you have all of these are a month. Little cards, postcards. I'll flip through it quickly, but I mean, how fun is this? Then you have the cards again, gift wrap, bunch of envelopes. Oop. These punch out again. This, I don't know what it is. Some more envelopes. These are stickers. Stickers. And I think we're back to paper. Different papers. Some more tag die cuts, labels or boxes, and then more paper. Isn't this so fun? So I'm just going to say that I will be using this more in next year in my lineup because I'm going to shift a tiny bit. This was in there also. So we love it, right? And they have a ton of them. This isn't like the only one. This was the biggest one I saw, but they had like another one that was a little bit smaller. You'll have to check it out, Flow. There's an account here on Instagram. The last thing I picked up before I go is this. This was from Target, just back to school shopping. I was very intrigued by these, just for like my Bible and reading and things like that. So I'm excited to see how these work. It says they're gel highlighters. Sustainably minded, designed for life. They had like a little end cap at Target. I just want to try. I'll just grab a little piece of paper here. They remind me of the Distress crayons from Tim Holtz. Yeah, that's exactly what they remind me of. Cool. It says smear free, but I don't know about that. How is that smear free? It smears. I don't know. I don't know how that's supposed to be smear free, but okay. Maybe after it dries. But they're really pretty colors. I was intrigued by the colors. I was intrigued for sure. Doesn't really say much about it. But okay, gel highlighters, there we go. All right, friends, that is going to do it for today's haul. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you've got questions, and if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, friends, and remember that you are enough. Bye.